Welcome back to World of Tanks here. The finals for Korea right now. ARETE against Noah. So far, ARETE is kicking ass.
They are killing it. Even when they look like they are way far behind, they come out on top. I don't know if they're going to lose that one game that I predicted.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to lose those 2 games I predicted.
I do know that they're going to win. There's just, after those 2 games, I can't fathom Noah coming back and winning this. It's like just too hard to believe.
The fact that game 1 was so one-sided, and then game 2 was, actually, both games are great. Actually, no, you know what, let me take that back. Game 1 was not really that one-sided. It's just that ARETE is doing so well.
Yeah.
Noah's doing a good job.
Both games looked like Noah should win, and then they lost. So that means something.
It came down to one final tank on that last one. Shiu Papa, who was already a little bit wounded, Kalthi with full health, and I don't know, what was the second tank that was alive, you know? Was it Christina?
For their team, in the second game, it was Kalthi and...
was it Christina?
I don't think it was Christina. I think Christina died. I know it was Artie World versus them.
Oh, it was Artie World, excuse me, all right.
Well, Artie World for Noah. For
yeah.
ARETE, it was Kalthi, and I thought it was Nano, actually. I'm pretty sure it was Nano.
You might be right. Great game so far, but ARETE just, it doesn't seem like they can lose. It's funny because, you know, Kalthi's confidence matches ARETE's results. Initially, we were, you know, I think not just you and me, but a lot of people were probably surprised to see Kalthi be not even confident, but cocky in Season 1.
Look, if you can trash talk and back it up, that's like the greatest thing in the whole world.
You're basically like MC of World of Tanks.
Yeah, you're just like, well, I'm the best, I'm going to kill these guys, and you do it. And it's like,
people are like,
well, we can't even be angry at you for saying that because, like, apparently you know something no one else does.
Yeah, apparently you just see this, like, Matrix with the
code on the screen.
Neo with the Matrix code on yes. So here's the team stats right now. As you can see, the tank average kill comparison. I really wonder what the next few maps Noah is going to pick. Assuming that, you know, they're going to pick this one, obviously, then the next one. Because in the finals, obviously, they're picking the maps they think they have the best shot on.
Yeah.
You know?
What would you pick on as the next map?
Well, let's think about this for a little bit. They picked Himmelsdorf first. That tells me they're probably most confident on urban maps.
Okay.
Now, what's another urban map that's like that? Maybe they could do Cliff, actually. That's not urban, but that kind of...
Okay, they could try Cliff.
Fundamental play.
They played very well in Cliff, but ARETE's pretty scary there. One thing I'd stay away from is Prokhorovka. I would stay away from Prokhorovka no matter what.
Don't do Prokhorovka.
That's like an ARETE specialty map.
Very similar here.
Yeah.
On offense, defense, scouting. I don't know what base is.
Well, you can see they're both very based here.
They're pretty based. These nerds are so based.
Yeah, it's pretty close in stats overall. The thing is, I feel like all the stats don't even matter because these teams are so much better than all the other teams in Korea.
Well, it's funny. We do have a tier list already for the top 8 teams. I mean, it's basically tier 1 is ARETE and Noah. Maybe just ARETE at this point in time.
Well, maybe they're like tier S.
Yeah.
You know, they're like above
like tier 0 or something.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I think you can pretty much give the rest of the Draki teams, or the former Draki team, now named Noah, to the tier 2 spot. And then everything else just goes right down to the next tier.
Yeah, and for that reason, it makes me feel like these stats are like, these guys like basically just don't ever lose even games, even maps to the other teams in Korea. So all that really matters when they fight each other, and it feels so far.
Oh wow, it is going to be Cliff.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that you're right about that.
So Noah went ahead and picked the south spot.
Well, Noah in the south. Now, of course, they can use that EF 2-3 area to push some tanks up, possibly.
Right, push them up the hill.
We see a lot of cool scuffles around that small rock.
Yeah, there's basically small rock, which is a little bit left to the center, and then there's big rock on the right. We don't see much action to the right side of big rock.
No, generally not. Like, occasionally right at the end, you'll see a tank whip around there to try to catch someone off guard, but like for the actual scuffles, it's all in that EF area, normally in the middle.
Now, in between the small rock and the big rock, there's a lot of fighting that goes on to try to control that. We have seen some interesting strategies of teams pushing down to the left area of the map here very quickly to try to secure all of that, and then do a base capture.
Yeah.
But generally,
occasionally, if you fall behind in the southern spot, you can pull back to the town.
Yes.
A lot of times, though, things are already too bad. And
well, the problem with the town is they can start shelling the town. Everything there is destructible.
Yeah.
So that whole area can be obliterated. You don't get much cover.
That becomes an issue. But as you can see, the South definitely has had the higher win rate here.
Yep,
so Noah has
certainly.
chosen that South.
Not a single draw on this map.
No. You know, I feel like...
I think this might be our best map, actually. This and Prokhorovka.
I quite enjoy this map. And yeah, Prokhorovka's a lot of fun
I guess
as well.
Himmelsdorf is just a classic World of Tanks map at this point in time.
It is, but you know what? Himmelsdorf, I could take it or leave it. Like, I don't... It doesn't excite me like it used to.
Is that because it's just been around for a while?
Yeah, I think it's just it's been played enough that I'm like, it's not quite as exciting for me.
The games on Abbey have been getting better, by the way.
They have, and that's nice. People have really tried some other ways to approach that map.
Now we're going to go on to the tank selection. As usual, we will have most likely both tier 1s, the T1s here, picked for Noah and ARETE first. Then the actual interesting part begins. How many heavies or mediums or light tanks will they select?
All right, let's jump right into that. Some T1s, let's go. Evenfall and LB, go ahead. Take your T1s. Come on.
Come on.
You can do it.
Show me those T1s.
There's LB, okay. Evenfall, your turn. Whoop. Tusu's like, well, give me it. Wait. Ooh, High Nero is actually in this match, so Evenfall may use a non-T1.
It looks like Evenfall is not... wow, I wonder how much of a good shot Evenfall is. I feel like Evenfall doesn't even really play World of Tanks. He just tells other people what to do most of the time.
Yeah, it feels that way a lot of the time, but, well, we'll see, man. I'm very excited about it, though.
Right. Mirror picked AMX 1390 and the T69, so each team getting one light and one medium.
I don't know if we'll see any heavies on this map. We definitely could see like perhaps a Pershing from Calthe. Oh, we see a Pershing actually from Red Bull. Okay.
And then another AMX 1390.
And a T69 from Calthe. So they'll probably fill it out with another T69 or another AMX 1390. Now, what is Evenfall going to go for? This is going to be weird.
Yeah. I have no clue. Maybe another AMX 1390? Maybe another T69? Okay, there it is. AMX 1390.
Yeah.
Guys, we never see Evenfall ever play anything but the T1.
Well, I can't wait to see, like, he might go off a ramp and, like, flip above a tank and shoot him midair and stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Like, Evenfall, this guy, we have, like, I don't know if we even have any stats. I've never seen him not pick a T1, I believe.
Yeah, as long, or as far back as we've gone, he's always the T1. So this is going to be a game that'll make history here maybe for Evenfall. If Noah can come back, will it be because Evenfall is such a good shot?
Maybe he's like Master Splinter, like he's actually the greatest Ninja Turtle. That he always
most
teaches
of the time
and never
being the sensei.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna find out if ARETE is Shredder here or not. There you go. There you go.
Indeed.
Now we have all of our tanks here picked, and the game should be starting shortly here. Really interested in seeing how Evenfall plays.
Yeah, this is really the story of this game. Like, what if he's super MVP and it's like, oh wait, you guys were taking it easy on everyone forever? Yeah. It's like, Evenfall comes out and goes Super Saiyan 2 immediately.
Game number 3 is ready, so let's do this here with Noah and ARETE. All right, let's see if Noah can turn this around now. Again, ARETE here in the north. Noah needs that comeback now here in the south. They did get to pick this map as well as which of the 2 starting locations they get, so surely they have something in store for us here. And don't forget, Evenfall did go for the first time ever with a tank that actually is used to attack, the AMX 1390, instead of his traditional T1 pick, the tank used to spot here.
All right, well, let's see, man. I'm like so stoked about this. What is going to happen? Pig Thief moving forward quite quickly here. Look at this, they're kind of rushing down to this area that we always see people go into. Oh my god, ARETE is going to be caught from behind perhaps. Pig Thief not taking a shot yet.
He's going to wait for that turret to center in there. Oh, a whipped shot there, and he does get ARETE World. I believe that treaded ARETE World too. He's now stuck there for a little bit. ARETE World now taking more damage here. Christina on the high ground now.
Going all the way up, in fact, and no one's waiting from there. Hits Candy.
And then Candy fires back, and Christina dodges.
Really nice move so far. Christina backing up. Evenfall going crazy. Where's he going?
Evenfall now engaging here. Evenfall actually being very aggressive right now. No tank kills just yet. Christina now at half health. Togi in between this rock here from him and Evenfall. Shiu popping out, trying to hit Christina, but it looks like Christina should narrowly escape.
Wow, this is a very different game than what we normally see on Cliff, that's for certain.
Well, we've had non-stop action, but no kills just yet.
And ARETE actually kind of on the back foot at the moment.
Sod has gone down. Not very different from some of our other games we've seen here. ARETE now losing the first of their 2 T1s.
Well, let's go Nano and Pig Thief moving up. Or Cow Thief, rather. Everything's slowing down a little bit more as
Togi
things
now going to come behind here and possibly able to hit LB, that T1, and maybe even go for a base capture here. LB just slightly below the high ground. Now Candy taking hits. Candy rolling down.
Oh, man. Candy being taken out. Big move here. Nano getting shot from behind from Evenfall.
Evenfall is actually right in the enemy territory here and actually doing a lot of damage. But Evenfall now being hit as well here. Evenfall's engine on fire, and Evenfall is taken out too.
Good shot there by Christina, but Evenfall did a lot of damage. He was actually like a puller this time. Shoebop in the meantime going after Cow Thief. Cow Thief's turret way out of position, having a hard time.
By the way, we do have a base capture here with 40 seconds remaining for that to be stopped. Otherwise, ARETE takes the win. And ARETE is doing an excellent job of keeping Noah occupied right now. Now down to 33 seconds here. Cow Thief actually treading himself, excuse me. Shoebop taking hits. Is he going to get away?
Oh, and Cow Thief takes him out. Great moves there. A hero move by Cow Thief. Red Bull coming around, though.
It's actually just Red Bull against 4 attacking tanks right now. Red Bull not even at full health. In fact, it's physically impossible right now for him to get down and save that base that's being captured. In fact, even the T1 being taken out here. Red Bull treaded like a bunch of sharks closing in here.
Yeah.
They've smelled blood in the water, and now that is going to be the end of game number 3 as we are moving through the finals here at a rapid pace.
That was a great game for Clip, I have to say. Like that was very fast. I love how ARETE came down that left-hand side to kill people trying to go up the hill, and it actually worked very well against Artie-Roll, but at the same time, Noah moved right up the center and got into a position we never really see.
It was really weird because Evenfall was like totally deep in enemy territory and actually lasted for a very long time, fired a lot of shots, and was a big problem. But I mean, the longer you're back there, eventually all those turrets just turn around for a period of time, fire at once, take Evenfall out, and things quickly fell apart. By the way, ARETE, even though they won on a team kill, they would have won with a base capture regardless. I mean, it just goes to show you how hard they won that.
Yeah, they
had
really,
a fail-safe even if they couldn't win with a kill.
They crushed, man. ARETE is just a completely different level. 3-0. You can see Evenfall, he's very pensive.
Nobody's talking in that booth right now.
They're not too happy right now, and nor should they be. They are looking dead already. Dead men walking tastes. They're like zombies.
Well, as you can see here, the usual AMX 1390 players are Christina and Pig Thief. Pig Thief, perhaps one of the best AMX 1390 users in the entire country.
Oh, for sure. And he's really great with the tank.
Now, Noah, I actually even forget sometimes White Morpho is even on the team. He's so overshadowed by some of the other players we have here today.
That's right. Take a look at travel distance, by the way. You can really see Pig Thief's number popping out here. 3.297 against 1.996.
It's actually possible that Pig Thief has traveled more than any other tank.
I think that's probably the case.
Because he's very mobile. Yeah, per game.
When he's AMX 1390, he's all over the place. I guess there's some other players that have done a lot, like Sunglove, for instance, is really all over the place as well. A lot of traveling.
Actually, he might have the most, but Pig
well,
Thief
he dies so early that I'm not sure about that.
The thing about Pig Thief is he's traveling over the map, and he's doing what he needs to do, which is deal damage, get turrets out of position.
Yeah.
And win games.
I do suggest that we show the rest of the tank stats, by the way, right now, because I think ARETE is going to clean this up in the next match. This is going to be the quickest finals ever.
Very high chance of that. Cow Thief also probably one of the best T69s out there. I'd also say Candy, one of the best T69s we've seen.
Absolutely.
Candy
has been an MVP for Noah time and time again.
Candy is really just the Christina to Noah's, or to ARETE's, or I messed up my metaphor.
No, I totally see what you're going for.
I see that.
It would have been good if you could have said it.
Well, it was a tricky one to pull off there.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Now, look at Evenfall here.
Well, how do you feel right now, right? You've always been the T1, you popped out the AMX 1390, and your team loses still.
And that was, like, we're going to break whatever's behind the emergency glass and pull out, the first aid kit, pull the fire alarm, anything to save us in this moment. And it didn't work. The fact that Evenfall played the Amex 1390, and I got to say, that was a pretty bold move here in the finals.
Yeah.
I don't even think he did that poorly with it. I feel like his team was, the whole team was a bit discombobulated.
It felt that way. Look, I think that they got caught off guard because if ARETE had played that completely normally, I feel like the strategy that Noah brought out would have done better. I think it was planned to play against kind of the normal style from the north position on Cliff. But, ARETE mixed it up as well. And, as you were saying before, on-the-fly judgments, ARETE wins.
God, there's a lot of people down here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Now, this is an interesting series of stats here, and the accuracy rate ranking. Yeah, there's Candy right there.
Wow.
And I had no idea for the average damage dealt. Wow, I didn't realize Candy was actually
Candy and Nano, man.
performing that. Well, that's funny because
you know what? This is cool because we just said that Candy's like the super MVP of Noah. So that's cool.
It's funny because we spent so much time talking about a lot of these other tanks, and Candy I don't feel as a lot of times a center point of what we're seeing here via the observing. But yeah, clearly Candy doing even better than we had realized.
Yeah, it's.
And we always one of the best, but now that I'm looking at the damage output and accuracy, I'm thinking, my God.
Direct hit ranking, Tusu in #1. Notice Christina, very good at the damage, as well as Candy. Those were the two that we were talking about before, but Artie World with very good stats as well. Wow, some good stats.
Let's see here. Damage dealt. Didn't know Bibe was actually doing that well in ARPS.
Yeah. Young
That's actually funny to see that our two finalist teams are not up there, by the way.
Well, it's not about the damage dealt, it's about how you use it.
So
kill ranking Christina, as we were talking about before as well.
Yeah.
Shoot Papa, very high up there also. Wow.
I don't know if Noah can win this next game. And I'm also wondering, is Noah, or rather Evenfall, excuse me, going to pick any tank that can do damage?
He's going back to T1 Tasteless.
Think so?
Yeah. Imagine he chooses like the KV5. I'm like, what is going on?
Oh,
here?
we were right about Pick Thief. Look at that.
Travel distance.
Huge travel distance. Christina a little bit more, but Pick Thief up there as well.
It's interesting that Christina's more, but you know what? Christina sits in the back. Pick Thief is a puller, but Christina maneuvers into positions where he can shoot the other team.
Christina is usually one of the last 3 tanks left in every game.
Yeah. Yeah,
so that's where you...
The thing is, Christina's always further away in a good spot to shoot people. Like, that's what Christina does. So I guess actually he does move around quite a bit as well.
That's funny that Sunglove here,
by
#1.
far most enemies spotted, by far first place, like 25% more than second place. Oh my God, I'm not surprised.
Now, the best capture rating, not a shocker here. There's Evenfall in that T1.
Oh wow, yeah. These are really cool stats. I like this a lot. It kind of like takes all the things that we think after watching all this time and puts numbers to them, and it's like we're very close to accurate on it, Human calculator over here, human abacus. Yeah, human abacus. Every time I fall on the floor, all my numbers are gone.
Okay, now let's talk about the map, actually. What map do you think that Noah's going to pick here? Because I think
for sure they're going with Abby.
Abby?
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to go with Abby.
You don't think so?
I'm thinking maybe Runeberg or something.
Oh, wow. Ew, no.
You don't think so? Abby?
I think they're going with Abby.
What else could they possibly pick? I don't think it's going to be Prokhorovka.
They can't choose Prokhorovka because they can't win that map against ARETE.
Oh, my God. You were right. Well done.
Yeah.
And they're going to go with the South, despite the North having a slightly higher win rate. Then again, we don't have enough stats, on these maps to really take all these percentages too seriously. So Noah going with the South. Now, Abby has had some of the most draws out of any map. So this might be our first draw map.
It could be, but recently it's been a lot better. A lot of these draws are especially from that open season.
We've seen ARETE use a strategy where they push down the left side of the map with the T-69s, particularly Cow Thief here, roll through the lake and into the city here.
Yes. Well, obviously if Noah's chosen this map, they've watched every game from ARETE on it. They're ready for any strategies like that. Will ARETE go for that strat again? I really don't think so. I think they have to bring something new and something fresh to this map today.
What exactly will that be?
I don't know. We'll see, Tasteless.
The other question is, I mean, I'm trying to imagine a universe where Noah actually comes back and wins 4 games.
Well,
I mean, that would be the
universe isn't
greatest
this one.
World of Tanks series in Korea in history. I mean, that would just be it.
If that actually happens, Tasteless, know that the real Artosis back in the universe you're actually from misses you.
I believe we're going to
And
be
the
going
sham
on
of
to
an
the-
Artosis next to you. He's tricking you, Tasteless.
There's another universe where this happened, and the Artosis I know has blonde hair. I believe we're going to go on to the tank selection here. This is a map where you kind of have a variety of tanks, actually. It's not always just heavies or lights or mediums. So a lot of this, unlike many of our other maps, will come down to who picks what tank and where they send them in an attempt to win in this series.
Well, the pressure is completely off ARETE. Noah, they have to perform. We're going to see their absolute best here.
I'm under the impression that, considering the confidence of ARETE going into this, they probably feel by now like they've already won.
For sure
They're
they
thinking,
do.
clearly we are the best. This is a joke. Get these guys out of here.
Yeah. It's like they could do like any strat every map from now on and end up probably winning.
Probably. I mean, they're making this look very easy despite Noah playing very, very well. So we have the T69 and the AMX 1390 picked here. ARETE going with their own AMX 1390 and a mirrored T69 pick.
Probably going to be mostly mediums and lights here for ARETE. I'd be pretty surprised if they used more than one heavy, or even one heavy could be a little bit surprising.
AMX 5100 and an AMX 1390 now, and the same picks here for ARETE. So far, mirror matchup now. Evenfall, by the way, going with that T1.
Nano with that AMX 5100. Will Togi grab one as well?
Nope, T69 there.
Yeah. More reasonable, I think, based upon the other picks that we've seen from ARETE.
Wow, guys. So if you're just now joining us, ARETE is up 3-0. It's a best of 7. So all ARETE has to do is win one of the possible next, 4 games here. And they are the champions. Noah has to not lose a single game from here on out and have the comeback of the century here in World of Tanks.
Yeah, there will never be a comeback bigger than what that one is.
So going on to game number 4 here on Abby, it is ARETE against Noah here in the finals here for Korea in the esports mecca of the world here. They are going on to try to compete on the global level and represent the country where the best gamers reside here in Seoul. All right, let's do this. Game number 4 is ready to go. And game number 4 is about to begin.
Ooh, here we go, Tasteless.
Yeah,
Noah gonna get shut out.
Yeah, Noah really has to pull
They have
like
no
not
idea
just one rabbit, but many rabbits out of a hat.
Doves
Like
out
a
of the
whole
sleeves.
family of rabbits, like a whole petting zoo of rabbits.
They got to puke up a scarf that's like at least a mile long here, Tasteless.
I mean, they basically have to saw, Evenfall and the rest of the team in half, and then say, hey.
They need to saw Candy in half and have him. We'll do it several times and have him play every tank, I think.
Yeah.
It's about the only way, Tasteless.
I think we milked this one for all we can, man.
All right,
so a typical opener here from ARETE. From the north spot, they want to go down the left side of the map here. This is quite strong.
Looks like Nano's going to stop for a moment. Kind of taking a turtling position here. John Ji Hyo is a player we don't see very often fielded for Noah here, but coming out in this very important match. Must have something great to contribute to his team here today.
Now, as we said earlier, in previous games, what they like to do is get in the EF file, center left, roll the T69s that we see here, actually, Kalthief and Togi, roll them down the lake, and then enter into the city. But if you notice on the minimap here, at about the G4 marker, it looks like they have a T1 there that could spot that pretty easily. So I'm under the impression that, judging from the positioning here of Noah's tanks, they're waiting for that T69 push down the middle, and then they're going to bum rush for a base capture up here at the north spot.
All right, fair enough.
And Noah is like just on the brim
yeah.
of coming out here. That one T1 was spotted there.
Well, yeah, I think it feels like they're going to make a sprint for it or something, but they got to be really careful
like
about
right
that.
on the edge of the city here.
Yeah, they're on the precipice.
And from here, I don't know if ARETE could be ready for an attack to come out like this.
Well, you know, they've got a couple tanks back kind of watching this type of move. They might even try to come up from behind across that lake if something like that happens, but will they have enough time? So I feel like Noah actually has a better position right now.
Then again, we saw Noah had a better position than we thought in Himmelsdorf.
Well, Shiu Papa is moving forward here. He's right near his opponent's flag. This is like a really good position defensively.
Well, it's funny because they've gotten right up into the enemy territory. Now, Shiu Papa looks like he wants to come around here and figure out, okay, I see what's going to happen. Shiu Papa wants to cover for the base capture over here.
Really cool.
Yeah,
really
and then
cool
I think
move.
they're going to send the rest of Noah up here around the 4 or 5 file.
Well, ARETE, ooh, I think they do see where he is at.
And now we see a bit of movement here from, okay, no, wait, hold on. The T-69s are now rolling down. We don't have a shot of it just yet, but the T-69s are going to enter through the lake now, it looks like.
They are getting into position. And, in fact, they've been spotted already. So that could be an issue. It seems like Noah is ready for the strategy.
Cow Thief always going in first here.
Yep. He's going for it. No regrets, Tasteless.
Okay, and already a shot exchange there.
Red Bull going after him.
Now Cow Thief's now.
Togi is actually behind him
my
underwater.
God!
That was actually so smooth. He was like hiding himself underwater there.
Yeah, he could have actually sank the tank.
Yeah, world of submarines right now.
Yeah. So we also have pushing over here at B3. I believe an engagement's about to occur here. It's actually Candy coming up here. Candy versus Nano, two of the highest ranked players here as far as damage and accuracy.
Certainly both very strong.
And the base capture started.
Uh-oh.
135 seconds now. They have to come up with a solution very quickly. Cow Thief has entered the city, by the way.
Even Fall taken out. Single shot, he is playing that T1 again, so very easy to kill. Uh-oh, Togi taking a lot of damage there. Junji Hyo in a great position. Cow Thief going to come up around the corner.
Oh, Junji Hyo actually whipping the second shot now.
And Cow Thief actually, it looks like he hit Shiu Papa there. Uh-oh. These two tanks actually running into each other, Nano and Pig Thief. Christina moving past, Candy taking him out, and oh my god, it's looking like maybe Noah can start a comeback here, Tasteless.
By the way, the base capture did end.
Indeed, Pig Thief takes out Candy there. Shiu Papa on the high ground, hitting on Pig Thief. Oh, really nice position here from Shiu Papa.
Pig Thief in a really bad spot right now because he's going to be hit by Red Bull coming around this corner too. Cow Thief low on health right now. Although he's not outgunned in the city. We have a double base capture going on right now for both teams with who's slightly ahead here?
Well, it looks like ARETE,
it's ARETE, actually. Yep.
And actually, the tank comes off the flag there.
Pig Thief running around now.
Can ARETE hold on to this flag for another minute 13? I don't think so. I think it's going to basically be decided before then.
I think they have an AMX 1390 coming down. It's going to take that out. So ARETE World's going to come up here and try to get a shot off.
Yeah, ARETE World's going to clear Tusu very easily.
Will be picked off, very easly, but that did allow them to have that one light tank not there to be in the skirmish in the middle of the map. It's all coming down now to the moment in the city here. Cow Thief now coming around this corner. Red Bull with superior HP, but it looks like Togi's going to try to come around here.
Shiu Papa very low on health, but Cow Thief getting low as well. ARETE World coming up from the other side. Red Bull with way too much health, though.
Cow Thief backing up and is picked off with ease. It is now a T69 and AMX 1390 here for ARETE against, actually it's a mirror matchup now, but Pig Thief's on the low ground right now, very low on HP. A base capture has occurred.
Oh, Togi coming up, but Red Bull is behind him right now. This is going to be it. It looks like Noah is going to be able to start fighting back, Tasteless.
And now Pig Thief coming around here now. ARETE World takes him out, and it's now just this one T69 here, Togi. And Noah will now win their first game here and perhaps turn this series around.
Well, it looks like Togi about to be executed. What else can you do here?
Yeah.
This is almost like a funny game that they're doing at the moment. Togi, well, he's just ramming his opponent. 140 health, yeah, I don't think so. Sorry, Togi.
Yeah, it's basically like impossible at this point in time for him to win. So now Noah's just having fun with him.
And actually he does take out one of the tanks, but Red Bull way too much health here. Imagine if Togi with 109 health, just somehow the bullets all bounced and he won.
T1 now firing at him. Now this would be really embarrassing, actually, if Togi did somehow win this game. You can see they're both trying to wait for that right moment there. Looks like a nope, doesn't matter. Okay, for a second I thought we were going to see like
good try.
Something like almost from like a corny action movie.
Yeah, like, well, you weren't supposed to actually win that Steven Seagal tank. Okay, so you know what? That was well played by Noah. And I have to say, what I liked there, they had superior positioning the entire game. Their tanks were all in the right places.
They knew their opponent's strategy.
Yes.
They were completely prepared for the T69 push.
You can see
through the middle. They're even talking about it right now.
They're a lot more lively. We see some smiles. Red Bull very happy with himself, as you can see there in the back row. He really was the MVP there, I would say.
A bit of a frustrating moment here for ARETE as they're saying, okay, I guess we can actually lose these guys if we're not 100% on the ball. Just making sure his hair is parted just right.
Yeah, he's got to fix his hair.
Yep. I mean, he does get to take his hands off the keyboard and the mouse.
Can't have a bad hair day when you're in the finals.
No, man. God forbid. So, you know, that was one of the maps that Noah got to pick, but here's the burden now for Noah. ARETE is going to be picking every map, assuming that Noah were to win from here, win the next 3 games.
That's true.
ARETE is picking every single map.
Well, I think they're going to choose about one map, and I think they're probably going to choose Prokhorovka, and they're probably just going to kill poor Noah.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think Prokhorovka is definitely the map of choice. Here's some codes for you guys.
Type those in ASAP.
Go, go, go. Photographic memory. Click Cam Jansen this.
If you're only listening, HT5, F5S, S3PX52. There you go. That was the last on the list. So hopefully you get it in time.
Well, I don't know. If Noah can come back, it would be a cool story. We're going to see if that is the case. We're going to go on to game number 5 after the short break.